how's it going? I don't know about you, but for the last few days, I've been a little, well, like this book title says, grumpy. I've been, stuck doing work and haven't been able to get outside because the weather's been kind of ugh. So today I came out to Grand Lake State Park at Bernice so that I could read you a storybook by the water. And so today we're going to read the story, The Grumpy Monkey. And it's by Suzanne Lang, and it's illustrated by Max Long. He looks a little grumpy. Shall we find out what happens? Okay, let's do that. The Grumpy Monkey. On a wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke up to discover nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Look at Jim. Poor Jim. Let's find out what happened. Jim was confused. "What's going on?" he asked. "Maybe you're grumpy," suggested Norman from next door. "I'm not grumpy," Jim insisted. Look at Jim. He says he's not grumpy, but he sure kind of looks it. On his walk, he met Marabou. "Jim's grumpy," Norman told Marabou. "Why are you grumpy?" Jim asked Marabou. "It's such a wonderful day." "Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. But look at how you're standing," Marabou said. "It's true," Norman added. "You're all hunched." So Jim loosened up his back. Then he ran into the lemur. "Jim's grumpy," Norman told the lemur. "Why you grumpy?" Jim asked the lemur. "It's such a wonderful day." "Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. "Your eyebrows look grumpy," said the lemur. "It's true," Norman said. "They're all bunched up." So Jim raised his eyebrows. Can you see him? Then he tripped over the snake. "Oh no," Norman said. "That's the last thing you need when you're feeling grumpy." "Grumpy? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. "Then why the frown?" said the snake. "I think it's 'cause he tripped over you," Norman whispered to the snake. So Jim put on a smile. You see Jim smiling? Finally, Jim looked happy. But he didn't feel happy inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. "You should sing with us," said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. "You should swing with us," said the monkeys. He didn't feel like swinging. Everyone had advice. "You should roll with us," said the zebras. Jim did not feel like rolling. "You should stroll with us," said the peacocks. He didn't feel like strolling. "You should lie on the grass." Look at that lion lying in the grass. "You should stomp your feet," said the elephant. "You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug somebody." You should take a nap. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you so grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy, said Jim as he beat his chest. And then he stormed off. Look at him. He still looks grumpy. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone. But mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. What's the matter, Norman? Jim said. Are you grumpy? No, said Norman. I danced with a porcupine. Are you okay? Asked Jim. It hurts. I'll probably feel better soon, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yes, said Jim. But I'll probably feel better soon enough, too. For now, I need to be grumpy. It's a wonderful day to be grumpy, said Norman. Jim agreed. But then he already felt a little bit better. The end. So if you've had a couple of grumpy days this week, it's okay to be grumpy. It's okay not to want to do anything. But then, like Jim, you need to think about it and then decide that you are going to be okay, because you will be okay. Have a good day, guys. Bye.